And hearing stories every day of, Ada B. Fine losing her place, of the Fry Ranch burning down, friends and a place I've gone so many times, and just hearing, I'm going to start to cry again, but just hearing every few hours about some other friend who just completely lost their place, and feeling like the only thing that was making it so that I wasn't just spending all my time crying was the fact that I was, living with Amethyst and John and my 2-year-old grandson, because he was just such a joy and such a sweetheart, and I didn't want to be talking to him about death and destruction, and we could look up and see, oh, clouds, but that he kept me laughing and kept me happy, but then it also brings this sort of thing of like when you have the children in your lives, whether it's about the fire and destruction or death or global warming, or whatever it is, like how much do you talk to them about it? How much do you include them? What are the balance between letting them grow up in a really happy world and happy life and finding out about these things when they get a little older versus finding out about the realities of life when they're young? And, of course, being the child of a Holocaust survivor and then, married to one who also was, who I kind of didn't hear about it at all much when I was really young. And he heard about it from, when he was a baby and feeling like, oh, he had a really happy mom. We talked to him all the time, but he was the one who tried to commit suicide at 4 years old. So, what? It's just so many of those things together. I feel like the fact that I was with Judah most of that time made me not just be in tears and focused on it, and yet it brought around so many of it gave a different light and a different angle on all the questions that kind of destruction that's destroying lives, and so many lives that were, ended, and then so many others that were just thrown so out of whack. It's like, and watching the stages, that people have gone through the fire went through too, seeing friends, at Black Oak Cafe, just sitting there going, oh yeah, I think my place is burning, but I'm out and my son's out, and so it's fine. I'm just happy to be alive. And then running into them 2 weeks later, it's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do.